I'm standing in the kitchen in a dress I picked out just for tonight. My boyfriend is on the other line. I thought we were having dinner tonight. What do you mean you're playing pickleball? This is not the first time he's canceled plans. And lately, every conversation between us has felt like walking into a wall. I wish you could have told me earlier. So you're saying it's my fault? No, I'm not. But it's too late. Just like that, we're fighting again. I talk about my feelings. He hears pressure. He pulls back. I feel distance. I try harder. I'll call you later, he says. And the line goes dead. The apartment is suddenly suffocatingly quiet. I can't breathe. I grab my keys and go. The bar is loud when I walk in. My friend is there. His smile is easy. He slides me a drink, eyes on me like there's nobody else in the room. One drink in, and we're tumbling into the back seat of his Jeep. The phone vibrates in my hand. My boyfriend's calling. I should probably answer. But instead, I turn the phone face down. My friend leans in and we kiss. In that moment, I know I had broken something I would never be able to put back together. I'm 6 years old. I'm running up to mom, sand on my legs, hair tangled from the ocean. I tell her about our day at the beach. Dad brings another woman and her daughter. I make a new friend. We make sand castles. And dad and the other woman disappear back into the beach house. Dad tells me not to tell mom, but I do. And she's furious. My aunt grabs my sister and I and brings us into the next house. But even from there, we can hear them screaming. For years, my parents separated, got back together, separated. One moment, we're laughing at the dinner table, and the next, we're packing our bags to go to grandma and grandpa's house. I learned to keep my feelings to myself, get really good at reading rooms, and no matter what, to always keep the peace. It's been 3 months since I've kissed another man. My relationship is falling apart. I just lost my job and I just invested in a crystal shop I'm not even sure I want. I feel lost. I feel alone. But instead of staying with the feeling, I do what I've always done. I grip harder. I'm laying on the floor, deep in ceremony with plant teachers. My boyfriend is pulling away. He can't forgive me. I can feel his energy, his soul. He's saying goodbye. There is a deep, dark hole in the center of my chest, and I'm so scared it's going to swallow me whole. Please, I whisper, the way a child prays to God, to Spirit, please don't take him. I will give away everything, my gifts, my path, my purpose. Just let us stay together. I am willing to give away my entire future just so I wouldn't have to feel this pain. But the harder I grip, the more pain we experience. So I look for answers so I never have to hurt another person in that way again. I do Vipassana, parts work, hours with sacred plant medicines, so I can sit with sensation without running, so I can be with parts of myself that I'd been avoiding for years. And most of all, so that I could finally loosen my grip on life. It's 2023. I'm in Tulum in a small dome, about to receive an energy transmission of Kundalini life force and non dual awareness. I don't even want to experience a mystical experience at this point. I just want to heal my heart. The facilitator walks across the room. This is not a healing modality, she says. To awaken this energy is to inhabit your body as your true self. The light dims. Music builds in the background. My eyes are closed. I can hear people screaming, laughing, crying. And suddenly, electricity starts to shoot up my spine. My chest lifts off the ground. And my hands are doing these shapes that I've never even seen before. My entire body is completely taken over by this invisible force. It is intelligent, alive, divine, every cell pulsating, vibrating. Something inside me is waking up. I know this energy. I have been doing this work for lifetimes. Back home, I am no longer the terrified little girl who is so scared of losing love. This time, I say a different prayer. God, Spirit, Universe, show me the highest root of love within myself and with life itself. The energy opens my being to the full spectrum of my emotions, and it shows me that I am more than this heartbreak, more than this body, and more than this story. I start to trust life, and the more I let go, the path opens. I decide to sell my crystal shop to follow my destiny, and the very next day, I find a buyer. I'm at a yoga class working on a student in Shavasana. My hands hover over her, and she starts to move. Her body starts to shake in the same way this energy brought me to life in Tulum. I start to spontaneously channel this energy, and I go to a transmission school to unlock this ability even further. I had found my calling, or should I say, my calling found me. A year later, 200 transmissions, after 200 transmissions, I get to witness a woman kidnapped at 3 years old reconcile with a terrified child inside of her. I get to see a man finally make peace with the spirit of his brother who's passed away. I get to see a woman unlock her voice and speak the light language of her soul. And most beautifully of all, I get to give back to my family. It's 2024. My grand aunt is laying on the hospice bed, stage 4 colon cancer. She's ready to leave her body. I go to see her, knowing it might be the last time. Her body is weak. She's laying down, eyes closed, and I give her one last gift. I start to channel the energy, and I can feel her essence. Her essence is boundless. The energy moves her body gently. Her energy fills the space inside of the entire room. She's no longer her body. She's untouched by the pain. The gifts that I had been so ready to give away allowed me to gift her the experience of her true essence. I see peace on her face, and she's no longer afraid of letting go. Oftentimes, the things that we hold on so tightly and that we're so afraid to lose are the very things that life asks us to release so that we can discover who we are on the other side. Letting go isn't something we do at the end of something. It is a way of being with life and letting life touch us so deeply, it changes us. In a way that you would hold a butterfly lighting on your hand. You let it stay, and when it's ready, you let it go. A moment of awe, wonder, sadness, beauty that doesn't last forever, but you are forever changed in your experience of it. Letting go is when life begins.